All right, another quick video on the window trim, taking it off. This time I'm going to show how to take off the side view mirror up front. I notice a lot of people don't know how easy it is to take off the side view mirrors, so they try to mask around it and paint the trim instead of just taking the mirror off and taking the trim off, which I think is easier actually and produces a much better shadow line if you're painting the trim. So first you're going to open the door, and this car's already taken apart because I'm stripping it down. But what you're going to see here is the window speaker. Okay. Now if you look at the window speaker, you should have a little cap that matches your interior trim color. So you're just going to pop that cap off, and you're going to have a Phillips head. Okay. So this one's already, well, it was supposed to be loose. So I'm going to take it out real quick. And that one screw is the only thing holding the speaker in. So if this thing is still mounted in the car, you're just going to pop this speaker out. I'll show you what else. Okay, so it's the one screw that holds it in, and this little tab right here, that little plastic tab. Okay. So this is still mounted to the door, right? So this is mounted to the door like this, and when you have the speaker off, it shows a Phillips head up here that you can take out. Okay, so it'll be really obvious when you remove it. These things break pretty often, so be careful. Obviously this one's broken. The screw should go right here, but it's broken off. Don't over tighten this when you reinstall it. I'm pretty sure that's how they normally break. Don't want to have to go and get one of these from the junkyard. So once you have the speaker off and that plastic mount for the speaker off, the only thing holding in the side view mirror is an Allen. This guy. Okay, so this guy holds the side view mirror into the door, and then we're just going to wiggle it loose, and then it's going to be hanging on by the wiring harness. Okay, I'll get on the other side. Hanging on by the wiring harness. And you can detach it from the inside if you want and pull it through. This one is broken, so I'm junking it. Usually what I do is just let it hang on the outside and put something in between it and the door so I don't scratch the paint. But it's easier than snaking the harness through. And then we're going to close the door. We have the side view mirror out. Get my panel topper if I know where I put it. Underneath. Here it is. And we're going to try to remove this panel. Okay, so again, starting from the edge, like I did in the other videos, we're going to pry this thing off, making sure not to scratch the paint if we don't have to. Okay, so it starts to come off, and I'm going to work my way down. So again, if you're being lazy and you just pull from this side only, good chance that it's going to get stuck somewhere down here, and it's going to bend in the middle. You know what I mean? So don't be lazy. Go all the way down. Move with it. I was dumb to do a DIY video for something so simple. Okay, so we have it off, and because I was requested to, I'll show you how to put it back on. It's pretty simple. A quick note: there's a lot of junk in here in this felt liner. So when I had mine off, I kind of brushed them down with like a little real gentle abrasive pad, like a Scotch-Brite or something, and cleaned it up. You seem to get a lot of dust and grime out. I don't know if it makes a difference, but if you're a nerd like me, you might want to do that. So once we have this thing painted, we put it back on. We're just going to line it up in the front, and then do the exact same thing. So put gentle pressure on it. And then make sure that it lines up with the front. And I'll show you this one is not lined up, okay? So you see right here, oh, where is it? Okay. So this guy's not lined up, so I would just take, damn it, okay. Not great at these videos. I would take this guy off and move him back a little bit. So that's not gonna be good. And then up here you can see it's a little bit behind where it should be, right? So you don't want that exposed. So I would take this thing up and I would move it forward about, you know, a millimeter or two, and that's it.